waiting a half hour. It only takes 10 minutes to get here from the garage. I'm not excited, Murph. I just want my car here before my wife gets home. Wait a minute. I think that's him. Never mind. Hope it is. Freddie, where you been?
Hi, Mr. Williams. I left the car with the doorman. He said he'd park it.
Good. Swell. Did you get the fender fixed good?
Don't worry. You'll never know there was a dent in it.
Wonderful. How much was it?
Let me see. Labor and paint comes to $62 even.
$62 for that little dent?
Well, we had to paint the whole fender. We gave it 2 coats.
For $62, you ought to throw in 2 pair of pants.
$62? I haven't got... How much money you got on you, Charlie?
I don't know, $5 or $6.
How come you never have any money on you?
Because I'm always running into guys like you who ask me, if you got any money on you, Charlie?
Oh,
Mr. Williams, a check will be all right.
A check?
Yes.
Oh, no, my wife balances our checking account.
Well, what difference does that make?
A lot of difference. If she sees a check made out to the garage, my goose is cooked. I don't want her to know I dented the fender. So no check, no record.
Wait a minute, what's with the intrigue? So you're buying the fender of your car. Why are you afraid to tell your wife?
Because last month when she banged up that car, I never let her up for air. I kept picking on her, heckling her all the time. As a matter of fact, I said to her, people who dent fenders shouldn't be trusted with cars.
Now, why would you say a thing like that?
Because I got a big mouth. And at the Friars Club, at the big benefit, she was sitting in the front row, poor kid. She was so embarrassed, and I was really rolling. I did all the jokes about women drivers. And I says, oh, my wife, she had a tough break when she took her driver's test, ran over the examiner. Then I said, I bought her a brand new car, especially for women drivers. Comes with the fenders already dented.
Hey, that's funny! That's funny!
She didn't think it was funny. I'm telling you, she didn't talk to me for 2 days, so I don't want her to know that I dented this fender. This is a secret.
Yes, sir.
Now, $5.09. Wait a minute. My wife keeps house money in a jar. I'll borrow that.
Wait a minute, Danny, look.
What?
I mean, if you're gonna do that, you might as well give him the check because she'll find out you took the money.
Not gonna find out. After rehearsal, I'll pick up some money at the club and I'll put it back. Everything will be fine. Nah.
No.
Well... Hello. Just a minute. Rusty!
Yes, sir.
Telephone, son.
Thank
Just
you.
in the kitchen. I don't want him to see you. Hurry up, will you, boy? I got business to attend to. Charlie, Ixnay, huh? Hurry up, son. We got to get going
Thank you.
here.
Hello?
Oh, dear.
Oh, hello, Selma. No, I can't. No, I gotta stay home all day. Yeah, I gotta study. No, I'd like to come over, but I can't. I gotta stay in my room all day and study. That's right, all day. Bye. See you later, Dad. I'm going out to play ball.
Come back here. What kind of routine is that? I thought you told somebody on the phone just Sunday you had to stay all day and study.
Oh, well, that was a girl in my class. She's having some kids over to practice dancing. I'd rather play ball. Dancing is stupid.
If you didn't want to go dancing, why didn't you tell her? Why'd you lie about it?
I didn't want to hurt her feelings.
You didn't want to hurt her feelings. Well, now, supposing she should see you playing ball in the park. Then what are you going to do?
I'll take off my spikes and dance with her.
Just a minute, young fella. You being fresh with me?
No, sir, I was just making a joke.
Russell, lying is not a joke. Lying only gets you in trouble.
It's only a little white lie, Dad.
I don't care what color it is. A lie is a lie. You tell one lie, then you got to tell another one to cover it up. Then you got to tell another one to cover that one up. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. You know who said that?
No.
Sir Walter Scott, a famous poet. And those are great, important words. You remember them as long as you live. Lying, double-dealing, deceiving, only gets you in trouble. You understand, son? I want you honest all the time. Now run along, go play ball. Don't ever let me... Remember now, I don't want to hear of you doing anything dishonest.
All right, Dad, I'll never do anything dishonest.
Attaboy. Where were we?
You were just about to steal your wife's money.
Now, don't let me down whatever you do.
No, sir, don't worry.
You understand? Nobody is to know about this. $46 here. Give me the $5 you got. Here's $9. That makes $60. You think Murph will trust me $2 for a day?
Oh, well, you know how Murph is about money, but don't worry, I'll put in $2 of my own.
Fine, swell. Oh, Freddie, listen to me. No matter what anybody asks, you did not fix the dent in our fender, right?
No, sir.
And I didn't give you any money.
No, sir.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Regardless of who asks you.
Absolutely.
Remember, you gotta lie with a straight face.
Oh, that comes easy to me. I've been married for 14 years.
Okay, now to get the jar put back. Wait, what's the matter?
Wait.
What?
I'll wipe the fingerprints. You warm up the getaway car.
Oh, why don't you stop being silly?
Oh, I'm being silly, yes?
You are.
made a big production out of nothing.
Come on, let's go to rehearsal.
Hi,
honey.
darling. Hello, Charlie.
Hi, Kath.
You can set those packages right down
My
there.
goodness, what'd you do? Declare war on the department stores?
Practically, I bought Linda a whole new wardrobe.
Wonderful.
We were gonna buy something for you, Daddy, but we ran out of money.
Oh, that's it.
I didn't even have enough money to pay the cab driver.
Oh.
It was $3.20, wasn't it? Daddy, will you give him the money?
Honey, I haven't got a cent on me, honestly. Not a cent.
Charlie.
Yeah, don't look at me. I just donated my last $5 to a very worthy cause.
I have some money in my piggy bank.
Oh, never mind, Linda. I'll take it out of the house money.
The house honey. Sweetheart, why don't you give him a check?
Why should I give him a check?
We don't take checks, mister. My boss doesn't even trust cash.
Well, it isn't necessary. I've got the money right here.
Yeah, well,
Oh, honey, it's right here in
Yes.
the jar. It's ridiculous. Well, that's strange. That's very strange.
what's the matter, dear?
Well, I had some money in this jar and it's gone.
No?
Danny, did you borrow it?
Me?
I had $46 in this jar and it's gone.
How about that, Charlie? She had $46 in a jar and it's gone.
I know. I heard the live broadcast.
I just can't understand that. I know I had $50 in here last night and I gave $4 this morning to the laundryman.
The laundryman, that's the answer.
What?
Yeah, while you were paying him, he dropped the rest of the money into the laundry bag. She'll get it back next week, nicely starched and ironed.
Nothing to make a joke about. I just can't understand.
Maybe you
Linda,
dropped
what
it in the
was
flour bin.
I can't understand it unless...
I bet we ate it for breakfast.
Danny,
What, dear?
Danny, I've got it.
What?
We've had a prowler.
What?
We've been robbed.
Oh, now, honey, you don't really believe that, do
Yes,
you?
I do really believe it. And what are we going to do about it?
Send for Perry Mason. If he can't solve the case, maybe he'll lend you the money for my fare.
Why do you have to be such a wise guy?
Look, every time I take one of these fares to one of these ritzy apartment houses, I get stuck. Now, wait a minute. Take it easy, Mac. You know, you're going to get paid. After all, this guy ain't going to cheat you. This is Danny Williams.
Danny Williams?
The great entertainer.
The great entertainer?
Yeah. Never heard of him.
Terribly embarrassed about
All
this.
right, I'll take a check. Well, what do you know? There's still hope for humanity.
You're a nice fella, all right? And a good tip for you, too. Come on, I'll make it out downstairs.
Danny,
See
where are you
later,
going
honey.
just like that?
Sweetheart, we got a rehearsal.
Well, what are you going to do about the money that was stolen?
Maybe you misplaced. Maybe we put it in a bread box.
Oh, I didn't put it in the bread box, and we've got to do something about it.
Look, Angel, honest, I promise you, I'm just sure it'll show up somewhere this afternoon. You watch and see. It'll show up. It'll show up.
Oh, he walks out on me with a prowler in the house. Operator, will you please give me the police department?
Well, it looks like an inside job to me, Mrs. Williams.
Oh?
None of the locks and the doors of the windows were forced.
No.
Well, tell me, who else besides you has a key to the apartment?
My husband has a key, and my son, and the manager of the building.
Any deliveries made here today?
Yes. The boy from the supermarket delivered some groceries.
Now, did he bring the groceries into the apartment, or did you take them from him at the door?
No, he took the groceries into the kitchen.
Is that a closet?
Yes. Why?
Well, after you took the groceries into the kitchen, did you come back out with the boy, or did you let himself out?
Well, no, I stayed in the kitchen and unpacked the groceries, and he let himself out.
Well, then isn't it possible that the boy might have hid in this closet until you left the apartment? And then after you had gone, took his time and went through the entire apartment and stole the money?
Well, I hate to think that.
Do you mind if I take a look at that money jar?
Oh, no, it's in the kitchen. I'll get it for you
Thank
right
you.
away.
Wonderful. It was an excellent rehearsal.
Got a pretty melody, you know.
Hey, there's a guy in here! You ain't. What the heck to the operator?
Mansfield. Who are you? Hurry up, John. I got a guy in here, honey.
Detective Braddock!
Get home and there's a guy in here.
What are you doing, Daddy? That's a detective.
It's a detective?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Never mind, Charlie. We got a policeman.
You mean he's not a burglar?
No, I'm not a burglar. I'm a policeman.
Oh. Well, while I got the station on the phone, you want me to ask if there are any messages for you?
This is my husband and his friend, Charlie Halper, Detective Braddock.
How are you, sir? How are you? Danny Williams, Charlie Halper. Sorry, I'm not in the habit of finding detectives in our closet. Is there something wrong?
Your wife called me about the money that was taken today.
Money? Honey, what'd you want to go and do that for? I mean, after all, it wasn't really taken. I mean, who would take it?
Well, that's what I'm going to find out. Mrs. Williams, would you be good enough to call the supermarket and ask the delivery boy to come over?
Oh, I will. I have his number in the kitchen. I'll go
Thanks
out there
very
and
much.
call
What are you
him.
making such a big McGill?
Mr. Williams, I want to talk to the boy. He made a delivery here today, and I'd like to ask him some questions.
Yeah, well, look, I know that kid. He wouldn't do a thing like that in a million years. He's an honest kid. Besides, how would he know that we kept the money in a jar?
Well, you just said he's been delivering here for some years.
Yeah.
Sometime in that period, maybe he saw the jar.
Of course he saw the jar.
There you are.
But when he saw it was full of pickles.
I called him. He'll be right over.
Thanks
Look,
very
the
much.
kid had nothing to do with it.
Mr. Williams, the one thing I've learned since I've been on the police force is that no one's above suspicion, but no one. We had a call last week from a woman who owns a candy store. She said someone was rifling their cash register. You know who the thief turned out to be?
Her husband?
Oh, but you're close. It was their own son, stealing the money to buy a baseball mitt.
Oh.
Hi, everybody. How do you like my brand new baseball mitt?
Who is he?
He's a stranger. We never saw him before.
Oh, cut it out, Charlie. He's my son.
That's what I said. He's been in the family for years.
Good-looking mitt, boy. How much you pay for it?
Look, I'm not looking at your third degree, my son.
Just a minute.
I hope you're happy you started all this, Miss Williams.
Really, Lieutenant,
After all,
it's ridiculous
you're
to think that
accusing
our
a boy
son
of a
would
thing
know
like that.
anything
I mean,
about
after
it.
all, he's my
Now,
son.
hold it!
He's not a juvenile
Now, look,
delinquent.
there's been a felony committed, and I'm in charge here. Now, please, let's all just relax and let me do my job, huh? Come here, son. How much did you say you paid for the mitt?
$24.
$24.
Now
huh?
you know. Go
Wait
play
a minute, Mr. Williams. Where did you get the $24, son?
I gave him the money.
No, you didn't.
Oh, shut up.
Where'd you get the $24, son?
I saved that up out of my allowance.
Yeah, he gets a pretty fat allowance, too.
How much allowance do you get a week?
50 cents.
Lieutenant, I hope you don't think that our son had anything to do with
You
this.
better not think it. That's all I'm telling you.
What's going on here?
Rusty, some money was stolen.
From your house money jar?
Oh, then you knew about the money in the jar?
Of course you knew it. Everybody in the family knew it. It's not a secret in our house.
No. Whenever I need some money for school or something, Mom says take it out of the jar. She kept it over on the bookcase.
On the second shelf.
Oh.
How did you know where they kept the money?
How did he know how he kept the money? Because when he needed money for school, we let him go to the jar, too. This whole thing is... Honey, will you take Rusty into the kitchen? Go and have some cookies and
Now,
milk.
wait a minute, Mr. Williams.
Wait just a second, will you?
Concerned about this is
Darling,
why I called
you know how you
him.
get so excited
Williams.
about this. Will you please just hold on? Let me handle. Let me be the man of the house, will you, please? Please, darling.
Well, you be sure and handle it.
I'll take good care of it, dear. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Daddy, am I going to get fingerprinted?
With these 5 fingers, and you know where if you don't get out of here.
Mr. Williams, I wanted to ask the boy some more questions.
He's just going into the kitchen. He's not running away. I just wanted him to go out so I could talk to you alone. Now, look, this whole thing has gotten out of hand. I mean, the amount of money involved is not enough to embarrass a lot of innocent people, so why don't we just forget the whole thing, huh?
Because you can't just forget the whole thing. There's been a felony committed, and I've got to follow through until I find the thief.
But I'm sure there was no thief.
Wait a minute. Look, Sergeant.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant? Suppose I said I took the money. I borrowed it. I was going to put it back, but I forgot to mention it to Danny, and the whole thing became such a big thing, so I dummied up. Suppose I said that.
Yeah, how about that, Lieutenant? Suppose you said that. What could you do to him?
Yeah, what could you do to me?
Send you to jail.
But he's my friend. I wouldn't prosecute him.
You wouldn't have to prosecute him, Mr. Williams. The state prosecutes a felony.
I would have to go to jail?
That's right. Jail, and for maybe a year.
He did it. What could I say? I can't go to jail for a year. My wife won't even let me have one night out with the boys.
Now, if you two gentlemen are through clowning around, we'll get on with this investigation, huh?
Come on, Joey.
Hi, Mr. Williams.
How are you?
Your wife called the market, asked me to drop by her pad, chew it up a little with the law. What's the beef?
There's no beef, Joey. Just get lost. I'll see you
Just
later.
a minute, Mr. Williams. Now, hold it, young man. Now, you're interfering with my job.
Well, you're not doing your job properly. Go on.
Now, I'm gonna run you. Hold it! I'm gonna run you in if you keep this up. Come in here. Sit down. I'm Detective Lieutenant Braddock. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Look, there's nothing to be afraid of. You understand? You just tell Lieutenant Braddock the truth.
The what?
The truth.
Oh, that old thing. Okay, fire away, Daddy-O. Did you bring your lie detector with you, or is she home washing the dishes? Oh, solid!
How much do you earn at the supermarket, Joey?
I earn about $12 a week, but they pay me $70.
You support a wife, Joey?
Sure, but don't tell her husband.
Will you please stop the wisecracks and just answer the questions?
$70 a week, that's your take-home pay, huh?
Well, I don't take it home. I take it right to the track.
You like the horses?
Now, just a minute. Now, I know what you're thinking, but you're all wrong. I know this boy.
Well, then suppose you let me get to know this boy, huh? So you just shut up, please.
Yeah, sure.
You own a car, Joey?
You got an old
Will you let him tell me?
To answer your question, Mr. Braddock, I drive a Corsican Alphonse Romare. Oh, it's a deluxe custom job. It's got wild pickup. You should have seen what I picked up last night at the bus stop.
Take your foot out of your mouth and shut up. I mean, just answer the questions as they're asked. Will you please? Look, now, don't get the wrong impression.
Oh, I haven't got the wrong impression of this boy. He makes $70 a week, and he's living way over his head. How does he do it?
Well, I'm sure he can explain.
Oh, sure he can explain. Dresses real fancy, drives an imported car, big man with the girls, bets on the horses. How's he going to explain that?
That's easy. My daddy owns the market.
Well, I hope you're satisfied, Mr. Braddock.
Now, you can go, Joey.
Well, Mountie, I hope you get your man. And listen, I hate to cut out, but I got a crazy little bundle downstairs in my car, and you can't find that kind of stuff on a supermarket shelf. Oh, peace.
Well, the only thing to do is take the jar down to headquarters and see if we can find out who's been handling it.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
This is for fingerprints.
You can't do that.
Why can't I do that?
Because, we don't like to let it out of the house. We're very sentimental about it. It's quite valuable, you know.
Yeah, because if you turn it back in the supermarket, you get back your nickel deposit.
Now, you cut it out! I may want to talk to your son tomorrow, Mr. Williams.
Now, for what? For what? Because you spent $24 for a baseball glove? Is that something to be suspicious of? A kid scrimped and saved from his allowance? For over a year, I'll bet he was saving to buy that little baseball glove, spent his last nickel to get that glove, and you're suspecting him?
Daddy,
Yeah,
would you do me a favor?
sure, son.
Stop by Mr. Kaplan's store tomorrow and pick up my spikes.
I will.
Here's the $10.
Hold it, boy.
Wait a minute. Now, just...
Suppose you saved that $10 out of your 50 cents a week allowance?
I'm not going to let you third degree my son. I don't care.
You're gonna stop me?
That's right. You're not taking my kid down to any station house. I'm not altogether unknown in this burg, you know. I got some pretty influential friends downtown.
Yeah, his cousin's a notary public.
Now you... All right, boy, get your hat and coat.
Now,
Come on.
Wait a minute, Braddock. Oh. All right. Look, I can straighten this whole thing out in 1 minute if you'll just let the boy go into the kitchen. Please.
All right.
Go ahead, son.
Well?
I want to make a full confession. Myrtle, get me the Acme garage. I'll explain the whole thing to you, start to finish. I got a witness. Anyway, that's the whole story.
I gotta hand it to you, Mr. Williams. It's a great try.
You mean you don't believe me?
Oh, I wouldn't go so far as to say that, but I've got to bear in mind that you may still be covering up for your son or someone else who may be close to you. Why don't we wait and see what the fellow from the garage has got to say, huh?
Well, that must be him now. Look.
Now, Mr. Williams, I'll ask all the questions, okay?
Yeah, sure. Come in.
Hi, Mr. Williams. What's up?
Well, nothing to be excited about. This is Detective Braddock. He'd like to talk.
How are you?
Ready? Mr. Williams said it was all right for me to ask you a few questions. So would you mind telling me when was the last time you saw Mr. Williams?
This afternoon. Why?
And did he give you any money?
Go ahead, Freddie. Tell him. Did I give you any money?
Oh. No, he didn't give me the money.
Freddie! Wait a minute now, Mr. Williams. I'm going to ask all the questions. No, not you. Me.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Did he put a dent in his fender and drive it into your garage to be fixed?
Oh,
Tell him.
Oh, no, sir.
Freddie! Wait a minute! Then he didn't give you any money?
Yes,
no,
I
sir,
did.
he
You're
didn't.
sure of that?
I positively didn't
Freddie,
give me money.
please, I
wasn't
gave him
You have a receipt?
$60 I gave
You got a receipt?
I didn't want a receipt. I didn't want it on record.
Get your hats. We're all going downtown.
Now, will you
Come on.
please, just a second. Oh, for heaven's sake, Freddie, listen. Oh, boy, you do lie with a straight face. Freddie, look, whatever I said to you this afternoon, signals off. Tell the truth, the real truth.
The truth?
The real truth.
You mean it?
Never meant anything more in my whole life. If I'd have started out with the truth, I wouldn't be in this mess right now.
Yep, it's like the fella said this afternoon. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive.
Who said that?
The biggest liar I ever met.
What I don't understand is why you didn't tell me about it in the first place.
I was ashamed to tell you after picking on you for scratching a fender last month. And I parked into this tight spot on 47th Street the other day. And I got out and whoop, there it is, a big dent in the right rear fender. And I said, oh boy, if Kathy finds out about this, I'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, honey, I wouldn't have said a word.
No?
Of course not, darling.
You're sweet.
I'm the one who put the dent in that fender.